Welcome back to Bear Download on ChicagoTribune.com. I'm Dan Wiederer, joined out here at Hallis Hall by Rich Campbell. Rich, heard from quarterback Jay Cutler today, the first time since Sunday's loss to the Dolphins, 27-14 in Soldier Field. Jay's trying to get this offense back on track. He's trying to keep this locker room together. What were your takeaways from what he had to say today?
Well, because Jay has been with Brandon now, this is his sixth season with him, figured that he would be able to set an example for this organization in terms of compartmentalizing the outburst after Sunday's loss to the Dolphins, and I think that's what we've seen here. And Jay said, look, Brandon's emotional. We know that when he's frustrated, he's going to let you know about it, and he wants everybody to hear him when he gets frustrated like that. These are things that we all have come to know about Brandon from the outside, but Jay certainly has the first-hand experience with him, and he believes that the team moved on from it as soon as it left Soldier Field, and really what we've heard from a lot of players is that this was an ordinary locker room outburst with nothing personal, nothing that crossed the line. I think if it had, you'd see a different reaction here this week, and so they're getting ready to face the Patriots.
We're 4 days removed from that outburst, and obviously Jay Cutler said today that some guys were indifferent to it, some guys reacted to it and responded positively to it. There wasn't a lot of negative overflow into the week of practice so far. That's what the Bears are concerned about. Everybody else can talk until they're blue in the face about all these things about leadership. The bottom line is they got to get some wins together. It's going to take two tough performances in these next couple games against the Patriots and Packers to get back on track. And it's going to take Jay Cutler taking care of the football. That's what this comes back down to amid all this other drama.
Yeah, exactly. And ask Jay about his role today in reducing these turnovers. We've heard Aaron Kromer, the offensive coordinator, and Mark Trestman talk about turnovers as a team issue. And really, it's got to start with Jay at least. And talked to him today. He was very bland, non-descriptive about it. Just basically said he's got to do his job. Well, that's obvious. We're talking smart decisions, being patient against the New England defense this week that is going to play man-to-man coverage against these big Bears receivers. It's going to give them chances.
Secondary.
It's a good secondary, but they're going to give Jay Cutler chances. Can he take chances in the right situations? Be the real big question.
There's no question about it. Of all the improvements Jay Cutler has made, if you keep turning the ball over, all those mean very little. And so we'll keep an eye on that as we go to Foxborough and see what happens.
To his credit, he mentioned that today. He was asked about the improvements. Completion percentage is up. Rating is up. He's on pace for a career high in touchdown passes. He said, we're 3-4, not winning games, so it doesn't really matter.
We'll have more coverage all the way up to kickoff on Sunday. For Rich Campbell, I'm Dan Wiederer. That'll do it for Bear Download.